Hello everybody, Welsh Farmer here. Welcome back to the channel. Just a quick one for you today, and it's off the back of some questions that I've seen asked on some Discord servers, and someone actually DM'd me and asked me if I'd be interested in putting a video together for it. So this is a sort of multi-use video, but it's a little instructional on how to copy a save game into, say, this one. We're going to use this one as an example, from 6 down into 16. We'll put it down there for now. So what it will show you is how to copy a save game from one place to another without affecting anything, and also the bonus part that is, excuse me, it will allow you to have a map update that needs a new save game, but also carry on from the original point on your last save. So if you've done any landscaping or put any productions down or changed some sheds around on a build or anything like that, and you want to be able to carry it on but use an updated map version, this is the video to do it, because the last thing that anybody wants to see is that map's been updated, like the Sudbury, Ontario really recently has, and I think there's a few other quite popular ones that have had major updates, and it says at the bottom in the changelog, new save game required for updates to take effect. A lot of people don't know about how to do this, I don't think, so they end up just starting again, whereas this, obviously 10 to 15 minutes work saves you potentially hours of redoing your old save and your old build just by swapping over some files within your PC. So this is for PC users only. Can't do this on console, unfortunately, but this is it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to jump out of the game, we're going to jump into the file section on the PC, and we're going to copy this. We're basically going to go out with this and we're going to move some stuff over, but the first thing we need to do before we actually jump out of this is we need to go down. We're going to just start a new save game. So if you've had a map that's been updated, you need a new save game, and it works on any map, doesn't matter which one you use. Go and get that map, the updated version, put it in your mod folder, and the first thing you want to do is come back into the game. So we're going to go down to 16, so you can start on an empty slot. Like I said, we're going to use Sudbury, so let's just do the same as what the other one is. So it's going to be starting from scratch. It doesn't really matter because, like I say, you copy and overload the files that help all this out anyway, so like that, and then from there start a new save game. Okay, so yeah, click that, let that run, get into the game, and I'll show you what you need to do from there, so I'll see you in a sec. Right, so here we are inside Sudbury, Ontario, so I'm going to just jump into the map here now and go to where we were on my farm build that I've done for this, which is on this plot of land here. So let's visit there so we can show you what it looks like. Spin this round. So this is what the actual build looks like when you join the map. As you can see here, it's quite a bit different. It's quite misty and stuff, but all I need to do is go here and you'll be able to see straight away the difference. So that's it. This is a brand new sort of save, and obviously it would be with the updated version of the map if that's what you were doing. So from here now, all you need to do, go back into there, hit the save button. That's all you need to do. From here, you just want to go out of the game again, so quit, go back out of the game, and then what we're going to do now is go into the files within our PC. So I will swap all of this over and I'll see you there in 1 second. Right, okay, so here we are now back inside the file system on the PC, and as you can see, I'm in where my PC stores my save games, which is, for me, is documents, my games, Farming Simulator 25, and here we have save games. So these are the two that we're going to be using, save game 6, which is the one that we want to replicate, and save game 16, which is the new one. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy them, and we're going to put them inside here, which is just on my desktop, empty save games folder. And then from here, we are going to be basically taking a load of these files, copying them into here to replace a load of these files so that they update. So what I will do is, when you go into the description below, there will be a little link to a Dropbox file, and there's a little text file with a set of instructions, and in this set of instructions is the list of files that you need to copy over from save game 6 or wherever into the new one. so that you've got an actual text version of that to reference. So massive shout out to Chimera for putting those together. A couple of people had asked on a couple of Discord servers that I'm also a member of, and she put up a list of how to do it. But off the back of that, a couple of people had then messaged me and said, I've seen Kim's list of stuff, but I'm not exactly sure how to do it. Could you put a video together for me? So this is it. So if you want to go and download that, hit the link, download it. It should only take a couple of seconds. Open it up, and then you can also use that as reference while you're going through this video if you like. So, okay, so the first thing we're going to do is you're going to go into your original save, which is save game 6. You're going to want to open career save game, this little file here, in a text editor like Notepad++. If you haven't got that, there'll be a link in the description below where to get it from. Go and download that, and then edit in Notepad++. Get rid of that one, and I want to go back here for a second, and I want to go into save game 16. I also want to open the same file in that one. From there, so this is save game 6, this is 16. Okay, so once you've opened up both of your XMLs for those career save games, this one is for save game 6, this one is for save game 16. You want to hit Control F, and you want to type in the search there, slot system, find next. And it will come up with this. So the line starts with that arrow there, slot system, and then the slot usage, and all of this below it. What you want to do here, you want to click that there, and you want to drag this all the way down. Keep going. There might be quite a lot in this, depending on how many mods you're using, what maps you're on, all the extras and things like that in it. So, and what this does is it's telling the new career save game what mods you want to use, and then you want to take it all the way to the end of that bit there, not including this bit here. Control C, and then you want to go here, and then you want to do the same again, all the way down to the bottom. Keep going all the way to the bottom. Might seem like you're copying over quite a lot here, but and then you want to go to there and press Control V. From there, hit save and close both of those out. That's that bit done. From there, now we're going to go back into save game 6. And I'm going to run you through the list of files we need to grab from here and copy into the new folder. So that's that little bit done. Now then, again, there's quite an extensive list here, and I'll be flicking up and down, but you can revert back to the text file so you know exactly where you are. So files to copy over, we'll do this in little sections. So we'll do the D first. So you've got density map fruits GDM, that one. And you've got the growth state file and the ground foliage, height, stones, and weed. So we're going to grab them. I'm going to copy. I'm going to go out, and we're just going to paste them into 16. Replace. Always hit the replace button. We're going to go back into save game 6. From here now onto F. So F, you just need farmland basically. So copy that. That would be into there. Paste. Replace. And it's the same process for all of the other files. Now we're into the info layers now. So start I. We need field type, climb level, placements, plow level, roller level, spray level, stubble, the tip collisions, and the weed. That's fine. That's everything on there. Just double checking these instructions. I'm going to copy them. Now into there, paste, and replace. And again, back into number 6. Into the terrain layers now. So let's scroll down a little bit. So we're going to need the terrain LOD, the nmap, and the oculus. Okay, let's grab them. Occluders, I should say, not oculus. Suits me not to read properly. Copy them. Back out and into there. Paste and replace. So it's quite a simple process. It's just there's a lot of little bits to it that you've got to get right. And if you don't get them right, something's going to be missing when you load your save game back in again. From here now we need items. That one. You need placeables. We need tree plant. Further down, that one. And we need vehicles, which is basically what tells the new save game where you've planted trees, what cars or vehicles you're using, what placeables you've put down, anything like that. And then the others are the ones that tell the game, or the save game, what ground deformation and all that kind of thing, and where the fields were laid out and what they were planted in and that kind of thing. So that is everything. Nothing else in there we know that is needed. Some of those files may not actually be needed, but it's best to copy them all over just so that you know you're safe. So quite a simple thing to do now. I'm going to copy save game 16 from there. I'm just going to paste it in here. I'm going to overwrite the old save game 16. From here now, we're going to go back in the game, and we're going to load up save game 16. So see you in a sec. Okay, so back inside the game again, and this is our original save game we were talking about earlier, which is save game 6, which is the one we wanted to copy over and go down to save game 16. Now, I know looking at this, time and the money and things like that are still the same as they were when we originally set it up, but this bit is something that you can change, and also you could forward on the time where you wanted to if you needed to move on a few months using EasyDev and whatever else, you know, once you're inside the actual game itself. So I'm going to copy this over now, and the Apprentice is going to keep this version of the map so that you can play it himself, because I quite often let him have a copy of the custom builds that I've done. So we're going to load this up now, and we'll see you in a couple of seconds when we're inside the game. So here we are, back inside the game. As you can see, we have landed where I had saved it last. So slight difference. Here we go. All of this is part of the build that I've put together. So let's just jump into flight mode and take it over to where we were in that grass field over there. So spin round. So this is the view that you had from the field from earlier. As you can see now, it's slightly different because the silos were down there, straight ahead of us, and there's now a mixer down there. And spin round. That was also a horse pasture that you could see behind here. There's a couple of new sheds been put there. There's a vehicle you can see over in the corner there. Some more trees I've put down, and some more sheds. So let's take it up in the air. There we go. See now that where I've added everything else, so all of the stuff has ported over properly, which is good. Like I said earlier, the time will be back to normal, and the money will be back to normal whatever you started the same game off as. But that's fine, you can adjust them in EasyDev. You also might find that there's a couple of other little things that might need changing, so your gameplay time, your days per month, all that sort of stuff might need adjusting. And also if you use the adjust spray levels mod, that is going to need moving back down to whatever levels you set that at. And there might be the odd vehicle here and there that might not load in properly, but especially if you've got any custom ones or you're running them from unzipped folders or anything like that, but it's not a problem. You can also just buy them back in again. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's not a massive amount more to do to it really. Everything else can be done with EasyDev by adding pallets in. Anything else like that. Let's just have a quick check, because there are some pallets in this shed over here. Oh, there you go. See, I'd filled these up on the previous version, and it stayed here. As you can see, there's some machinery all over the place because I'm still setting this save up, but everything else looks to have ported over properly. Silos are there, the fuel's there, sheds are there. Yeah, all looks to be spot on, to be honest. So that's pretty much it. Everything that you need to know to be able to copy a save over and replicate it, or start on a new save game with an updated map, all the info's in there. There'll be a little text file, like I said, available for download in the description below, along with the link to my Discord server. If you need any help with sorting this out or anything, you've got any questions, either leave them in the comments or hit me up in Discord and I'll happily help you out. This does save a massive amount of time if you've got, you know, a long way into a save game and the map gets updated. That 10 to 15 minutes work could save you hours and hours and hours. So, especially if you've built custom farms and all that sort of stuff. There is one thing I need to mention, and that's if you have used map objects hider or anything like that. There's two examples here to get rid of things like this. You may just have to go back and rehide them. So, and the other thing is trees. There's another big thing. You may just have to go and re-hide them because the game on the update, as you can see here, look, some ground deformation here that's been done that hasn't ported over. It's little things here and there, not anything major that might need adjusting, but all of this stuff can be hidden, so you know it doesn't take much to get rid of all that. And if you've got the Paint and Terraform Anywhere mods and things like that installed, you can sort all of that out. It'll take you 2 minutes. So yeah, everything else is where it should be. That's it, all done. Like I said, I massively appreciate your time watching this. If you've got any questions or any comments about the videos that we put together, please leave them. We're quite happy to take some feedback, and also any suggestions of any other how-to videos that you'd like to see. I'm happy to do those for you. If you could hit the like button before you leave, that would be massively appreciated. Also hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Again, we really appreciate everybody's time in watching these and all the feedback that we've had. We've got a lot coming up again in the next couple of months with new videos and new series and some more episodes of the Farmer's Table with another exciting guest in February, so that's really cool. And like I said, yeah, and like I said earlier, the link to the Discord servers in the description below, along with the Dropbox link for the text file. Any questions, feel free to hit me up and I'll happily help you out. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a massive pleasure bringing this to you, and I hope to see you all for the next one. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Hwyl am y tro.